Did not mean to do that. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, my streams are not the greatest when it comes to the starting because. Yeah, just because. I'm horrible at doing all this stuff. So. But we are continuing episode 6. And we're going to. I honestly don't remember where I left off at because it's been like a couple days since I played. So I'm going to go ahead and figure out where exactly I'm at right here. Give me 1 second. I'm just pulling up something on my phone. Continue, and there we go. All right. So let's see where I'm at. What am I doing? What do I need to do? Okay, so I believe what I need to do is now that I'm bringing titanium back, I need more silicone. Silicone's kind of my Achilles heel right now. Because I need to step production up of those. Oh, you know what? I do need to get these going. Which means I have to get some of this going. Which means I have to get some of this going. So I'm going to start out with sulfuric acid. And the way I think I'm going to do that is I'm going to probably... So I'm going to split this. Actually, it's going to come out right here. And I'm going to create sulfuric acid. That's enough to put right there. I'll create sulfuric acid in this area right here. This game is, you're basically what you're doing is you're trying to, create a power source, a Dyson sphere, as you would call it. And a Dyson sphere is a artificial structure that goes around, a star. And it allows you to basically generate unlimited power, due to, the solar the solar generation and stuff like that. So power, resources, stuff like that. Because of the power, you're able to create resources. And the way you do it is, you build factories. And these factories then, produce the resources and the tools you need in order to build the satellite structure and the actual superstructure that goes around, said star. So that's really what this game's all about. You have to go to different planets, get the resources you need. Eventually, you'll have to go to different stars to get the resources you need. And it's all about building up. Yeah, it's game's been out for a little while. It's still in kind of like an early access. So we're still getting features unlocked and stuff and added to the game, which is good. So you basically start out and you're just just like any factory game, you start with very bare minimum type stuff, and you got to, basically build all the resources you need, all the components you need, and everything to continue, researching new technologies, which is what I'm doing right here. And that research, as you go down the line, will allow you to unlock, different stuff that will, like geothermal power stations, which I really need to get. In fact, I'm going to add that. To the point where you can start building, Dyson spheres, and that's the whole point of it, is to unlock the nodes and unlock the satellite system, and then eventually start utilizing the power you're getting from the Dyson sphere. Technically, mission completed once you get all this right here, but this game is endless. The way you make the actual superstructure is satellites. So what you'll do, let me get out of this, is you'll eventually get to the point where you can launch satellites, either through cannon, I believe is the best way to do it. I think that's the only way you can do it right now. And you launch these satellites all the way up into orbit. Come on, keep going. And you'll launch them at the star, and they'll create a sphere around the star. The more you launch, the better. And it's all about balancing the resources, bringing enough resources to send up enough satellites in order to encompass the star. And once you have enough, you can unlock technology to where you can actually start building a superstructure around it. And the way you do that is you pre-plan it out by making nodes around the star. I don't think there's a way to. No, I haven't unlocked it yet. But yeah, you build the nodes around the star, and then you launch more satellites up to that node. And as the satellites dock with the specific nodes, they start unfolding itself into the sphere. It takes a lot of resources to do. It takes a lot of hours to do, really. And you start out small, and eventually, by the time you're done, you can completely encompass an entire star with all panel resources, all the solar panels that go into the actual inside of it, and you basically build a shell around the star, and from there that power that it generates can get beamed back to wherever you need it to. And that's kind of how you do it. You get unlimited power at that point once you start your Dyson sphere. It won't look like a Dyson sphere at first. It'll look like a ring or whatever the case may be. But as you build it, it slowly builds around it, which is actually really cool. Let's see. So I do want to start sulfuric acid right here, mostly because I have water right here, but I'm going to have to cover up some of this water right here. Do I have... Oh, don't want to plan a view. There we go. I do. Okay, so we're going to extend this out. I don't want to get rid of the water completely. I am by no means a expert at Dyson sphere or at planetary superstructures or anything like that. I know what I've read and stuff like that from various books or sci-fi shows and stuff like that, and reading stuff from scientists and like science books and stuff like that. But I mean, like I said, I am no expert on it. I get the concept of it. How it actually is able to be attained is not something that I can fathom due to the fact that, I guess I'm just not that smart. I mean, I understand the engineering behind it. I just can't, fathom how we do that with current technology. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to bring oil, which is right there. And we'll bring it out here. We'll go up one. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. You know what, it's... Okay. These lines are really janky sometimes. Yeah, let me do this. I don't want resources to continue. Yeah, modern technology, we definitely can't do it. It would be a goal for future generations of ours to be able to do something like this for sure. But I mean, that's hundreds of years from now, I'd say. We need to have a stable presence in space, and right now we don't have that. Getting to other planets is kind of what we need to start out with first. But yeah, it would be amazing if the human population eventually does get to that point. Which, I have full confidence that, many hundreds of years from now it probably will. Sad to say I won't be around to see it. I've always believed in my heart that I was born, you know, four or 500 years too early. Alright, so that's gonna be oil coming in. What all do I need for? It needs 3 items. Water. Okay. So stone. Thank you, I needed that. Stone. I have it coming over there. I've got a lot of stone. A lot of stone over here. It's really not a lot, though. I wonder if maybe there's another stone vein I could use. Yeah, being something back in the 1900s, or actually, I'd say the 1700s, because you know, you actually had to fend for yourself, and you know, you had to, you know, you worked for everything. Nothing was given to you. Um, Obviously, due to technology and I guess progression, you know, we've lost that. But well, I'm a millennial. I'm a considered an elder millennial because I was born in '82. So I hate the label that you get, you know, being considered a millennial or a Gen Z or anything like that. But yeah, Gen Z's. I have a lot I could say about Gen Z's that really just not need to be said anywhere. I think I think they've gotten soft, but you know, not all of them. You know, not all Gen Z's are the same. Not all millennials are the same. Not all Boomers are the same. Not all Gen X are the same. So you know, but the problem is when you get yeah, well, I say some bad things about millennials too, but I'll always be a millennial, unfortunately. So I think I'm gonna use this vein over here, and I think what I can do is I can pop off one of them. Let's see, come over here. All right, I think I can put one, yeah, right here. It's only 4. I want to try to get. There's 5. DNA strands? What DNA strands are we talking about? Let me see. I'm not seeing DNA strands. Ooh, that was 7. There we go. On my right. Oh, okay. These are wind towers or wind turbines. Yeah, they're a little funky looking. They're the first kind of power generation you start with, and honestly, I don't really care for them because they're very inefficient. They're good because they constantly generate power. Um, and you know, honestly, you know, now that I look at it, they do look like DNA strands. But yeah, like you have to use a lot of them just to keep stuff going. They really like the power. Oh man, that's almost gone. Sweet. The power generation on them is just horrendous. Solar is honestly the way to go. I haven't put any up here yet, but solar is the best way because it's free energy. I have not used geothermal yet because I haven't unlocked it yet. But as soon as I unlock it, I'm going to figure out how to use it. It's a new technology. I'm kind of coming back into this game after a long hiatus. Um, these thermal power plants are okay, but they're heavy on resource use, so I really don't care for them either. No, it's not. No, it's not. It does rotate. Uh, so let me see. This planet is actually considered a moon of, you know, this gas giant right here. But it does rotate itself. Like, it does have its own rotational cycle, and it does rotate around, you know, this planet right here. So putting solar, you know, on one part of it is not actually good. So what it will do is, if you did that, you'd just be you'd run out of power. So what you need to do is put solar panels all the way around the planet, and the best way to do it is right along the equator, and they all link together. And once you do that, the power is continuously generated. I've done it here. You can't see it. Yeah, you can't see it unless I go to this planet, which I actually do have to go back to this planet. But yeah, so you run. So you got the South Pole, you got the North Pole, and then you have an equator that allows you. Let's see. There's no way to really show you unless I actually go down there. So let's take one of these real quick. You can see the equator is designated by a heavier line, so that's the equatorial line right there. The meridian line, right here. There is a primary, I guess it's a main meridian. I'm not sure exactly where it is on this planet, but it will go, north to south. So that's how you do it. These lines don't completely match up, like they would, due to the fact that it's a square on a circle, so they kind of do, veer off a little bit. That's why whenever you do the solar, it's best to put them right along the equator, because the equator kind of stays the same throughout the planet, or throughout the rotation. So, let me see. I don't believe I have solar on me. Oh, yeah, I have some making. But let me go ahead and get this started over here. Alright. Now, up and over. There we go. And back down. And across the water. And I will bring it. Well, I do appreciate the follow, even if you don't remember doing it. Yeah, it's a very interesting game. It's like I said, it's come a long way since I started playing it. I'm gonna bring this down here actually. I don't like how they break up like this. Oh, there we go. That'll go all the way down. Yeah, this game has changed quite a bit since I started playing it. There's new technologies, like the geothermal's new. There's other new stuff where you can stack resources on top of each other on the belt, which is pretty nice. The peripherators, I can hardly say that word. It's one of them fancy words. No, I'm just kidding. Oop, I'm running out of energy. I'll use oil. Yeah. And that oil does not give you very much, does it? 4.5 megajoules, that's not good. So I'm going to steal some of these. Alright, now, those give 4.5, these give 10.1, which is much better. So let me go ahead and finish building this over here, which will start the resource. There we go. Nice geothermal. Which will start rock or stone coming over this way, and then all I need is water, and then everything put on the belt or put into a machine. There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, if you like the game, dude, I highly recommend you check it out. If you got a little extra cash on you, support the game developers. Get the game. It's continuously changing as you go. Like they're constantly making putting updates out for it. So it's a great game. And I think I'm actually going to move this. Let me see. I believe I need one of these oil. No, maybe not an oil refinery. Oop, didn't mean to do that. It's not an oil refinery that I need. What is it? It's made in chemical a chemical facility, chemical plant. So I need these, which I don't actually have. Okay, well, I need to start those off first. That won't be hard, though. I can automate them just by coming right down here. Boop. And so, I need to put out one of these. And a storage. And then I need, here we go. And so I need steel, I need stone brick, I need glass, and I need circuit boards. And I'll just pull them directly from the line. This is steel, or not steel, this is iron. So I need the circuit boards, I need the steel. I wonder if I can... Nope, that won't work that way. I'm gonna have to put all new ones in. That's not a big deal. Easy peasy. So, circuit boards, steel. I think that's... Yep, that's also what I need. But I'll put this one down. You know, I like factory type games. I'm not efficient when it comes to how the resources come out. You know, there's a whole calculation thing you can do where you can calculate how many go in per second and how many machines you need to fulfill that. I'm not into that. I'm into just building the things and, you know, winging it as I go. But if you're into that, you know, that's definitely something you can do. You can just basically just... Oop, keep going, there we go. Just build as you see fit, and that's the way I see it. You know, I build and... Yeah, I'm not really in it for the math. I'm in it more for the fact that, you know, I don't have to worry about, you know, cheaters or anything like that. And I mean, I still like my online games. I love my online games. But at the same time, I like being able to, you know, sometimes relax and just build at my own leisure. They will eventually make this multiplayer, which I think will be a good thing because factory games, when you get someone to play with, can be quite fun. They can also be a little less stressful when you're trying to do certain things. Honestly, you shouldn't really let the game stress you out as it is, but sometimes you kind of let it go. Yeah, I'm gonna start it. I'm actually probably gonna bring it out this way. Perfect, that'll work. And then down. So yeah, once they get this to be multiplayer, I think it'll only enhance the game. I do know they're supposed to add a combat system into it. Honestly, if they didn't do that, I wouldn't be sad. But yeah, and if they do, they do. Not a big deal. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you're not playing just to have fun, what's the point of playing, you know? I mean, when you get people that, you know, when you get into an online game and, like, maybe you're not as good as them and they try to give you trash about it, it's like, dude, seriously? I'm not here to please you. I'm here to just play for myself and have some fun. If you don't like the way I'm playing, guess what? Don't play with me. Not a big deal. You're not hurting my feelings. So... I do play a lot of online games. I do play like Call of Duty, and I do play like War Thunder and stuff like that. I'm decent at both. I'm not the best, but at the same time, you know, I play for myself. I don't play for other people, and that's the way it should be. You should never play for other people. I may not be as popular on Twitch. You know, I may not have 100 million followers and be making a bankroll, but that's okay, you know, that's okay with me. Nothing wrong with that, you know. Sometimes about, like, especially games like Assassin's Creed, you gotta just like explore the world. You know, that's something that's kind of lost on a lot of newer players is that, you know, explore the maps. You know, you don't have to run through the map just to finish as fast as possible. Speed runs aren't meant to be like the end all be all. I play Warframe, and a lot of the times I find myself turning off, like, you know, team join in progress because a lot of the times people are just running through the map as fast as they can. not bothering to look for resources or anything like that. And honestly, I don't like that. There's a time and place for it, but it's not for me. I need glass too. I forgot about glass. Glass should be right here. You can possibly put it, yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. There we go. Yeah, no shame about taking your time when it comes to playing a game. No shame whatsoever. There we go. Now I can add this in. Yeah, a lot of games, especially like if you ever played Skyrim, if you were to do just the main quests, you'd blow through that game in probably 3 to 4 hours and be done with it. I think a lot of fun is, going off of those side quests, waiting on the main quest unless there's something specific you need from it. I like to, like when a main quest takes me to an area, I like to sit in the area and do all the side quests around there, and then completely clear out a region and then continue on from there. And if some of those side quests happen to take me off to a new area, then guess what? I'm going to do quests over there. And then eventually I'll come back around to it. And I think that right there extends the life of a game, considerably. So, like, have I ever done a speedrun or anything like that? Nope. I don't ever plan on doing a speedrun because speedruns they're all fine and dandy, but they're not for me. Like, this one in particular, I don't know how many hours. Well, that doesn't actually count. I'm not sure how many hours into this one I am. Let's see, I can save game. And it tells me... I thought it told you. It's supposed to tell you how many hours you have in the game. Let's see. Game ticks. Okay, so 13 hours is how many hours I have in this game right now. And I have not even started, this is still my starter factory. Like... Yeah, exactly. They will do a speed run through a game, not bothering to do any of the other content, not bothering to explore and stuff, and then come back and talk trash on the game saying the game is too short. It's like, no, the game's not too short. You just have no appreciation for, the actual creators of the game and what they've done. That's why I like, whenever you get people online, when you're playing like an online game like Call of Duty or for War Thunder or Battlefield, and they're like, oh, this map is trash. It's like, no, it's not. It absolutely is not. Yeah, you don't like it, that's fine and dandy, but guess what? Somebody worked hard on this, I think the maps are great, Yeah, I may not particularly like doing certain maps, but guess what? Someone worked hard on it, so it's all about us appreciating it that matters. And showing that appreciation. Exactly. Exactly. You gotta figure out how to play the game. I do not need that many. There we go. So that is the reason why I do a large bus of all the main resources, is so that I can do this right here. So now I've got these automated, and so I can pull some off, and it'll just keep making them until this fills up and until it fills up inside here. So I could bring down a proliferator, where is it? This shit. And actually I have so this is not my first save file. I have a secondary save file going off that's actually gotten behind this one now, but before that I had my original save file. I was probably about 20 hours in and I had half a sphere made, but honestly it just, with everything new coming out, like I tried to start it back up and continue where I was, and it just felt like I couldn't figure out where I was going or what I needed to do. So I decided to just scrap that save file and just start all over from the beginning. But yes, I have gotten to the point of creating a sphere a sphere, a skeleton of a sphere all the way around a star. Let's see. There we go. That should be enough for now. So yeah, I've gotten to that point. Just it takes time, and that's what I like about this game. Let's see. I need one of these. How are these gonna make? So they can take 4 in on one side and 4 out. Well, let me see. So if I was to do that, and I was to make that, so I could do 4 on one, which, or 3, it'd be 3 because this only needs 3 items. 3 on one side and the output on the other side. No, I don't think that's gonna work. It's gonna be straining for resources. So what I need to do, yeah, what I need to do is figure out a way to bring in 3 sets of resources, because you can't combine belts, and that's one thing. What's that? So let's do 1 resource. Well, at that point, if you're taking away the artificial heat, or not the artificial, but the natural heat and light from the star, you're replenishing it with artificial. So if we're creating planets, or sorry, spheres around stars, for one, you probably wouldn't do it around your star, your home star. You'd have it done around another star, and that energy would be transported back via either beaming it back through direct sources, or carrying it back through like transport reasons. Doing it around your own star would probably end life in that solar system. Also, doing it around a star, yeah. I don't think money would have to be something that you would think about. I think in order for this to happen, money would be something of the past. It would have to be something that the planet would come together as as a whole, kind of like how they do in Star Trek, where they, money has no value anymore, where they're in it for the betterment of the human race. There's Star Trek Enterprise went into Dyson spheres. It was, I think, the 3rd season is when it went into it, 3rd or 4th season, where they went into Dyson spheres, which is really cool. There were ancient Dyson spheres from a civilization long dead, or no, it wasn't long dead, from another dimension rather, and yeah, so they're around the stars that are around. There were no planets, so I would say if we were to do that, first off, we'd need some kind of technology to be able to get to that star, whether it be jump technology, warp technology, faster than light travel, stuff like that. That's where we got to start. We'd also need, basically mining several planets worth of material. So we'd be, claiming up other planets, expanding out. The Dyson sphere would definitely be unlimited power, but it would also be, power that we would have to be stealing from somewhere, basically, because you wouldn't, if you were to do it on your own, like I said, on your own star. The planets within that solar system would probably cease to be able to support life. Alright, so I have water. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have water pumps. Which would be... yeah, so a singularity does, from from what they from like Stephen Hawking and all that stuff, where he's like the forefather of black hole discovery. He does believe, or he did believe that a lot of energy is involved with this singularity because it is a collapsed neutron star from what science has been able to teach us. Water pump. Here we go. I need like 4 or 5 of these. So there is a lot of energy. As far as how to extract it, I wouldn't have a clue because that's a singularity is from it being a collapsed star. It's I would say it's a yeah. It probably would be dark matter, considering it's so dense. Like the star is collapsing on itself so to the point where it did create that tear in space. Um, I would, honestly, like I said, I'm not a professional at this, but yeah, with the fact of it, we have never discovered dark matter, or we can't really prove the existence of dark matter. Um, Not yet, at least. Eventually, I'm sure we will probably discover it. It'll be an element and all that stuff. But being able to, oh crap, did I do that? Yes, I did. Boom. Why did I do that? Okay. Um, so being able to like mine a resource from a singularity would be something that would be probably a lot stronger than a Dyson sphere. Um, there are there are papers written about creating micro singularities in order to as a power source. Um, there's also like an Einstein Rosen bridge is technically a singularity, and that's an immense source of power. It's been used through you know, different avenues of Hollywood as different ways, like wormholes and stuff like that. Um, yeah, yeah. A lot of people do believe that dark matter does exist, but like I said, we can't prove it because we can't feel it, we can't see it, we can't recreate it. So it is a theory, but just like the quantum realm is a theory. Quantum physics is all theory. It's something that eventually I believe we'll be able to prove. It's just with current technology, we obviously can't prove it just yet. I like to believe though that there is a lot of stuff out there that we just don't understand. Even our smartest scientists right now, can't fully grasp what is actually out in the galaxy. Um, we can only understand what has landed on our planet, and what whether it be through asteroids or mining of a moon or something like that. I mean, we can't even our closest planet, Mars, we can't even bring resources back from it yet. So yes, there are the theories out there, but that is what they all are, is theories. Math does support quantum lensing, obviously, or gravitational lensing, I'm sorry. Um, but at the same time, it's still a math equation. So being able to actually get out there and show people, hey, this is exactly how it is and this is what's happening, we're still a ways from that. I believe we will get there. I have utmost faith in science that we will, discover a way to, prove it. So, yeah, I'm a firm believer. That, see, right here we go. This is solar cells. I need these. I'm a firm believer that just because we can't see it does not mean it doesn't exist through science. I'm not even going to begin to get into religion right now. What is this? Okay, so I'm actually gonna need that too because I can create more oil that way. I have that queued up. I have that queued. Reinforced thrusters. Oh, I do need those. I believe everything that I can do with red and blue science is queued up. Nope. There we go. Now it's queued up. Yeah. So everything with red and blue I can do. I can start yellow technology, but I'm not quite ready for that just yet. So let me get all these, and that would be just technologies. As far as, I guess I'll extend that limit. Queue full. Okay. I will actually. You know what? I'm going to hold off on that, and we're going to queue that one up because I need more bots. Bots are more important than blueprints, since I'm hardly even using blueprints. Okay, so that's full. Now what I need to do is I need to bring... Oh, hang on. Let me find out. Pumps are... Okay. What did I bring over here? This would be that. This would be glass. They don't use glass, but they do use... that. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. I can actually do something that will work for me. So I will do that. Okay, and I think I can actually that's a little too far over. I can do that right there and turn that into water pumps. And from here I will grab one across. Okay, and I'm going to pull these... Oh, you know what? I have to do this. Bring the power right there. Okay. And I will bring this back to here. Ooh, I'm going to use a slow one. Mark ones for that. Okay, now I need two more things. I need... iron, and I need electric motors. Iron is right here, which is super easy. Well, I can't utilize that one, but that's okay. Ooh, I may need to, oh, okay, so one more. Need foundation. Nope, too easy. Boom. Yep. I do appreciate all the questions. Like I said, I'm not an expert in any way. I'm not a scientist in any way. This has just been what I've, read on my own and stuff. So like I said, you know, if you know something that I don't know, by all means, please educate me. There we go. I need that. I'm always willing to learn, especially when it comes to science. There we go. Oh, no problem, man. I was just saying that, I'm not a professional at this whatsoever. I'm not a scientist. So if you know information I don't know, then by all means, please educate me, because I like science. I like to read about it. I like to read articles and read papers when I can and stuff, and watch videos. And I've always grown up with a love for science, but like I said, I'm not a scientist. Okay, what's the last one? I just need, electric motors, switch. Oh, here they are, right here. Easy peasy. Okay. There we go. I think what I'm going to do is, on this one, I'm going to extend it out. Well, it's always good to see what other people think and what other people know. Never go into something thinking you know everything. because then you'll be surprised about how much someone else, knows more than you. Let's see, there we go. Is that all I needed? Yep, perfect. And now I can add storage. And there we go. And turn those all the way down. I'll actually take 2 of them with me for now. And head on back over. Alright, so the water pumps I'm going to put... Actually, come over here. I'm going to put it right here. Well, there we go. There we go. And then I need storage. I need water storage. Thank you. I need that. Oh, perfect. 2 will do just fine. Let's see. Okay. And out like that. Oh. Get the energy back up. I really need to keep energy generation on me, but honestly, the best energy generation I have right now is going to be hydrogen, and I really don't... Well, you know what? I am creating an excess amount of hydrogen. Oh yeah, I've got enough hydrogen. But, yeah, I need to keep some on me so I can keep my fuel chamber up. However, in fact, let me go do that real quick. There we go. That'll be enough for now. There we go. Alright, so water's going to come in. See, this is it's going to be a little bit tricky because... Let me pull this up, pull that up, pull that up. Okay. Because I have to get another resource over here. I might actually do this. Come on. Nope. Okay, so get rid of you. Yeah, anytime I'm on here and you feel up to talking science, I'll definitely discuss it. I can discuss what I know, and I can listen to what I don't know. best way to put it. Yeah, I'm always up for talking science. Let's see, chemical plant. I need to be able to split these. I'm wondering if I should do it. No. I kind of have an idea. It's probably a very bad one, but I'm going to try it anyways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split these up to where that I can do. So I have 1, 2. Nope, that won't work. So we'll have a third one right here, right there, right there. And then I'll just repeat it as I go down. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And that one. These lines right here are wonky, which is why it's doing that. And so that will... Oh, crap. That's not going to work. It'll go down, but it can't go... Actually, I take that back. I can do that. Yeah, just like that. Yep, perfect. That's how I'll do it. And then these lines will continue. Actually, I won't continue just yet because I gotta know how much space I can put. So what I'll do is go off on the second row, and it'll come down this way. Yeah, this is gonna be funky. This is probably actually a lot more overcomplicated than it really should be. But it is what it is. Yeah, this is way more overcomplicated than it should be. Okay, yeah, that is how it is. Let's see, where's the... I could put 2 on it. 2 on each one. And then I'll pull that one there, and then this one will have to go down 1 more. And from here, I'll go fast, fast, and slow. Okay. Fast, fast, and slow. And then from here, I need sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to do this. Right here. And not nearly enough. Well, of course. So it's gonna be down 1. Anyone that has OCD definitely would not like watching me play. Because this is how it's gonna be. Might as well actually start filling that one up. There we go. Output, we'll go ahead and turn that off and just let it fill up for now. Alright, now output is going to be along this line right here. So I will do the same thing I did to this. So it's going to go right there. All the way to there. Now, I can't really blueprint this and, you know... Actually, you know what? I probably could. What I could do... Yeah, you know what? I could do this. So, oh, hang on. I could put this... Seriously. How about you just... There we go. Just like that. And it'll draw off the same line. It will probably overload the line, but we'll figure that out as we go. So there's that. Now I can do this. See, that's not too bad. Yeah, it's it can be a little monotonous sometimes. I eventually will get you know, stuff sending up to the up to the star, but I'm a little ways away from that. There we go. I do need to bring Okay, you know what? I can do this actually. Come on. There we go. And we'll connect these together. Yes, it is. What it does is it gives you options. So like it paints the products as they go in with this fluid right here. And what it does is it gives you either extra production or production speed up. And the way you do that is you choose right here what you want. Um, and so when you do extra product, it's going to create a secondary bar that goes around. And once that bar fills up, you'll get extra output. But then it resets and it goes over. It keeps going over. It takes a certain amount of resources to create that extra, but essentially they're free as far as the resource in hand goes. It does cost, the actual fluid itself, and that's where you're kind of running into the resource drain. The Mark Ones aren't really extra. They aren't really too worth it, but it's something. I primarily do it for the speed up, and it only costs coal. And if you have excess coal, which I sort of do. I've got quite a bit of coal over here. I've got, just over 2 million coal over here, which is why I'm actually using the Mark ones right now. What is my power drain? Why is my power drain so crappy? Am I... No, that's why, right there. No fuel. Because of these, yep. These things are absolutely horrendous. I do have another power generation over here, and that, yep, no fuel whatsoever. Jeez, yep, that's where I'm hurting at. Let's see. See, they're coming in over here, but they're not creating very fast because my coal output is not great. How about we upgrade all this? Lack of item. What am I missing? Why is it missing? Lack of replacing item. Oh, did I just use my Mark IIIs? I'm pretty sure I did. No, it's a Mark II belt. Oh, it's because they're all Mark II belts. Okay, that's why. So something in here. There we go. Okay. Yep, those are all Mark II belts. Come on. There we go. Not quite enough coal coming in, which is why my power is draining the way it is. I have power on this one separated. I do, and honestly, I can go ahead and put solar up right now, and I think I might as well go ahead while I'm having this power crisis. I have to see how much is made, which I have over here. Kind of a bit of ways. Right here's my solar. Yeah, I'll go ahead and start putting up solar now. It's going to take quite a bit to get around this planet, but it'll be worth it. Now I just need to find the equator, which I believe is... There it is, thickest line right here. So this is the equator. No, there isn't any kind of like hydroelectric. The water is there, but it's kind of just a nuisance. You do use it for a couple recipes, but nothing, nothing like that. It would be nice to be able to do some kind of, hydroelectric type plant. But honestly, I've never played with. Oh, there we go. Can we do this? Yep, there we go. I haven't played with geothermal yet. And I don't know if I can actually do geothermal on this planet, but I'm going to have to definitely take a look at it. Okay. Eventually, once I get to it, this planet's going to look like Coruscant, where it's going to be completely covered in concrete. But we're a ways from that. Okay, let's go ahead and start that going. I don't even know if I could do geothermal on this planet. I don't think I can. I don't think I've seen any kind of geothermal veins or... Oh, right there's the max I can do, and then I have to bring out this. Really? Oh my god, I ran out of soil. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, that's alright. Come on. Let's see, where can I get some soil at? Terraforming. No, the thing with the geothermal energy is it's a constant source of energy, and it's energy that I don't have to supply with, fuel, basically, and that's the benefits of it. Let me see, geothermal, find multiple directly related to the concentration of magma. Okay, so but geothermal will actually be used on planets with like lava and stuff like that. So Alrami 1 is a lava planet, so that's where geothermal is really gonna be good. However, if you look over here at the solar energy ratio, it's 136%. So I don't know if the geothermal would even be worth it on that. Now, if there was a lava planet that's farther out, like this one is a water planet, so yeah, it wouldn't really do me any good. But if I do find another planet that is, which I can't actually look at any of these stars yet because I don't have the technology just yet. If I find a lava planet where it's farther away from the sun, where the thermal out or the solar output's not as great, then that'd be something I'd look at. Also, it would be a good way to, I'd say, be a redundancy in the solar. Just in case like my factory gets too powerful for the amount of solar. I mean, I can always add more solar, but at the same time, I could use the geothermal as kind of a backup. I don't think there are mud pits. They're not really modeled in this game. Like I said, this planet is kind of like an Earth-like planet, even though it technically is a moon. So yeah, like honestly, what I could do, another source I could use is going to Alrimi 2 here because it is a gas giant, and the gas giant will give me deuterium and hydrogen. Once I can start collecting that and piping it back to Icarus, my planet I'm on right now, I can turn that into fuel cells and use that in the power plants instead of coal, which will provide more energy. So the way like these energy plants work is it really depends on what kind of energy you're putting into it. I'm putting energetic graphite into it, which means that it's like the energy source of it is really not super great, but it's better than just sticking coal in it. Like 6.7 megajoules is what I'm getting from it, whereas coal, it's only 2.7 megajoules. So if I put like deuterium in it, which, let's see, here's deuterium fuel or hydrogen fuel rods, that's 54 megajoules. That's considerable amount more energy. These actually do energy, but that's not that much. Yeah, it will. I can go to the planet, but there's no purpose in going there because it is a gas giant. There's nothing to land on. Obviously, there's no surface. Um, so I need to be able to build the technology, which is not something I have researched yet. That is, I can find it. Uh, Gas giant exploitation. Yeah. So I have to be able to build orbital collectors, and orbital collectors will just orbit the planet. Like you put one every so like outside of a block from each other. They have a certain like radius. You can't put them into each other, obviously, because of the superstructure. And they collect hydrogen and or actually they don't collect hydrogen. They collect ice, I believe. You can't really see it on here, but I can. Where is it? Diamonds? No, nope, nope, nope. There is something that actually shows. Here it is. So, fire ice. This is one of the products it does collect. It does collect hydrogen and it collects fire ice. It might do deuterium now since the update. I don't know. I'll find out when I get there. But the fire ice does allow you to, like basically refine it in a chemical facility, giving you hydrogen and also giving you graphene. And the graphene is something I'm going to need a lot of. But the hydrogen, it will be good too because I can use that as a fuel source. Right now I've got these plants right here making hydrogen through basically oil cracking. And what it's using is for every 2 hydrogen I'm putting in, I'm getting 1 extra out. So it 2 in, 3 out. The extra hydrogen will keep going off. Well, the 2 hydrogen, the 2 that I used will come back in. And so that's why it's kind of got a round robin right here. Everything that flows out right here, its priority is to come up back into the system, right? And once it's back in the system and it backs up this line right here, that's when it continues going out through here to the main storage tanks over in this area. And so honestly, I could probably get rid of this input line right here. This input line is kind of just a backup if something happens and it's not producing the way it's supposed to. It honestly it is it's overproducing, which is what I want. And so that's why I'm getting all this extra hydrogen right here. I could put a couple more tanks in, no problem. And this hydrogen is going up here and it's being used to create red science. But because I am using it, basically to fuel itself, it's a lot more efficient, which means that I'm not going to be running out of hydrogen anytime soon. I will need to do oil the same way. There is a recipe for that, which is this one right here, where it takes coal, hydrogen, and oil, and then it turns it into 3 oil. Let's see. I'm about halfway through with all the lower techs and stuff. The final tech is going to be way up here. Yeah, absolutely. You can run out of resources. The only resource that is like infinite, I believe, is crude oil, because it's pumped up in like a certain amount per second. All other resources, if you look, I'm actually about to run out of iron right here because these veins are almost gone. There's 5,000 left. So once those are gone, those are gone. And then this one's only got 40,000 left on that. Yeah, it would be nice if crude oil was actually infinite in the real life. Yeah, you absolutely can run out of resources, and that's why you have to expand to other planets in order to continue, production. It's got water going in there. Okay. How's my solar? Okay, well, this is what I'm going to have to do, honestly. I'm going to have to sacrifice some of this stuff because I need the soil. Well, it'll help if I just did this. Yep, I need the soil. Out of that, which is okay. I'm hurting on silicone. Yeah, man, silicone's kind of my Achilles heel right now. I have it being made on the other planet I was on, but I have to go back and retrieve it myself because I don't have interplanetary logistics yet, which I will. It's actually something I'm working on right now to get permanently going. Alright, let's see. God, that uses a lot. There we go. There's the main meridian right there. I'm gonna run out of soil here in a second. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And out of soil. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a setting either. Like when you first make the game, there is no setting to make crude oil infinite or finite. So it's just something they kind of add into the game. It'd be nice if they made it to where it was finite. It'd make the game a little bit more challenging. Eventually a single row won't be enough, but then I can come back and just add in another row. But for now, I will use what I have to go around the planet as best I can. This will in no way make it around the planet. I need to go and get more silicone. Which is just simple. And in fact, you know what? I might as well go and do that. I need to get energy first, though. Oh, here comes the stun. Let me go ahead and put these down so I can get full energy. They do actually. As you watch them, they will follow the star. So they will eventually go up and over and kind of just shift as the star goes with them. And as you can see, like where it's blue, that means it's turned on. That means it's collecting energy. That's it's kind of nice, but they're all still linked though. So like even though these ones aren't producing, they're still linked, which means that they will link back to the main factory, and the energy on this side will transfer all the way around into into where I need to go. I need to make accumulators. I don't believe... No, I don't have those yet. Let me see. Accumulators... Let's print... No, that's not it. It might be something I'm already... No? Nope. Let's see. There isn't really a way to search, unfortunately. Nope. Yeah, you get particle colliders. That's how you make deuterium. And you do actually start, like, you have strange matter, which is right here. Quantum entanglement. That's extra technology you get to learn. Let's see, space warper. That's kind of how you get from solar system to solar system. Graviton waves. It's also you eventually use it to warp energy back and forth. It's really cool. Satellite power distribution. Those are pretty cool. That's how you kind of get the power back from the sun. Let me see what I was looking for. What was I looking for? Accumulators, I believe. Oh look, mini fusion power plant, and that also gives you deuterium fuel rods. I thought you got accumulators, but apparently it doesn't look like you do. Unless it's up here. I could have sworn you did. Solar system? No. Solar cells are what are actually they're gonna orbit the sun, and then that energy will be transferred back to a ray receiver, and that's where you get energy from. They're rather expensive to make, and they're rather big, but they will end up taking the place of solar cell, or not solar cells, but solar panels rather. Yeah, so I thought you got accumulators, but I'm guessing that might have been a different game. Interesting. Hydrogen fuel cells. Magnetic trap. Nope. 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 Okay, well. You get no way to store energy. Okay. Alright, see all these plants, see how they're following it? That's pretty cool. Alright, well, let's go to the other planet. I've got to get resources. Before I do that, I need to go grab extra fuel, and I need to empty what I don't need on here. So I do not need those. Okay. And oops. I'll go ahead and take those with me just in case. Yeah. Okay, well, let me get some energy production, or not production, but energy cells, which is going to be in the form of hydrogen. Oh shit. It took way too much off. I don't need that much. That should work. Okay. And now, yeah, hang on, let me get a full belt, or a full energy bar here. Alright, here we go. Where's the planet at? Now, this isn't like, I guess, technology is with us right now. Like, I don't really have to be in an optimal transfer window. I kind of just brute force it. So, it is better if I waited till, the planet was closer, for sure. Then I wouldn't use nearly as much energy, but, like I said, I could just brute force it all the way there. And the reason why you see the arrows is just because I've, set that planet as kind of my destination, so it just tells me where to go. I'm still one that's in control where it goes and stuff. And honestly, if you don't plan correctly and you head towards a planet without enough energy, you could run out of energy and find yourself just drifting with no way to get back down. My very first ever playing this game, save file, that's kind of what happened to me. I ended up having to restart because I basically skimmed off the planet and kept on going, and I didn't have enough energy to get back. And we're down. Okay, so yeah, so here's the lava. This is where I'd use geothermal. I've got solar going all the way around this thing, which is, good enough. Like, my solar generation is 105 megawatts. I'm using 2.29. So, gotta get up a little bit faster here. Okay, so I will need to bring several of those back. I will need to bring... Yes, it is astronomical units. I don't really have any kind of energy generation over here. Other than this right here. So what I need to do is pull these out. Now I do have, right over here, this is where my silicone is. So I have a silicone plants, and honestly it's just these, but I mean they filled it up all the way over here, so that's not nearly enough. Alright, heading on back. Head right for Alremy 3. I think Venator is actually my closest or neighboring star, which is 3.16 light years. Yeah, I think that is the closest one, 3.16, which is why it shows up like that. Proxima is 3.28. Yeah. Let's speed up a little bit. There we go. Sometimes, yeah. Some of them are made up, but for the most part, the galaxy that I've chosen is the Milky Way galaxy. So if I come all the way out, it was supposed to be an arm of the Milky Way galaxy. Not quite as big as like the actual, Milky Way, obviously, but this would be like just a singular arm. What part of it, I'm not sure. Well, there's Proxima. Let's see. Yeah, some of these are. There's Kerbal. Yep, I believe that's a real one too. Yeah, you can visit every single one of these. And you can honestly create Dyson Sphere around every single star you see. Loading Milky Way view. This takes a second to do because it is, generating the entire Milky Way. And I am just in one cluster. Come on, you got it. Come on. Yeah, Proxima. Proxima is a real star. There we go. See, that's where I'm at. I am in this tiny little cluster right here in the Milky Way. And I believe Earth is along this outer cluster, or this outer arm right here. Like, we're pretty far from the galactic center. I think we're in this one. But it is rotating. We could be in... I believe another point later in the game they are going to add the ability to travel throughout the galaxy, but as of right now you can only stay within your cluster. It's eventually something they're going to do, but yeah, like It says number of engineers. So the way they're doing it right now is there's 102 engineers in this cluster right now. In my cluster, oh, data acquisition failed. Please try again. That sucks. There's only one engineer in this cluster here. 2,137 in this cluster right here. And total number of solar sails, 2 million. That, total power generation by Dyson spheres. This is actually the amount of Dyson spheres that are generating energy throughout this entire galaxy right here. 832,000 Dyson spheres throughout this galaxy, which is a drop in the bucket. So, yeah, like there are people actually playing right now, or like have save files in the game where they have, like 3 engineers in this one making 365 terawatts. So there's a couple clusters. There's a couple Dyson spheres out there. So yeah, once you if you got into this game and you selected the Milky Way, which I believe it automatically puts you in the Milky Way, but you have to select the cluster. Once you get in there, your stats will be added to this, one right here, and you get to choose kind of the cluster that you go for, which is really cool. Let's see, where am I at? I am back down here. Energy is stabilizing due to solar. Okay. Let me come back over here. And I need to put all of this into this right here. There we go. And that'll, keep going with building of the solar plants and all that stuff, or the solar panels. Sorry. Now, the reason why I'm not getting very much out of this is because I'm being throttled by how much stone is coming through. I could. See, it's going in pretty fast, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Okay, never mind. There we go. Let's go ahead and upgrade all this stuff right here. There we go. So that should they're adding combat into it later. I believe the combat is going to be between you and an NPC race, like an actual alien race. I don't know if they're going to be adding combat against player versus player or anything like that. I don't imagine they will, just because this game isn't really all about that. Somehow I littered. Yeah, whatever. So it's going through. Okay. And let me do this, because it's kind of getting throttled right there. There we go. So once it starts backing up right here, in fact, I need to, yeah. No, okay, so what they mean by litter is, so like say you have a resource in hand and you accidentally, it's too full and you have too much, you accidentally drop it on the ground, that's considered litter. And so you can either delete it completely, or you can use the other option and go around and pick it up so you don't lose any resources. They just call it litter. So if this backs up, then it'll start filling up the storage. But hopefully that will start getting through a lot more. Yeah, okay, so now it's backing up. That's what I needed. But still, it's It's still hurting right here, though. No, it's better than it was. But it is creating. And I can also go ahead and dump the excess. There we go. And I can add another one on there. There we go. Well, yeah. Conveyors being backed up like this is a good thing. That means I have excess materials for whatever is, drawing away from them. So like all this stuff, how it's all backed up, that's a very good thing. I've got all this produced right here. It's going back in the line. It's also coming off and being used elsewhere. But because everything is full, I'm not draining resources in a way that's gonna hurt me. The only resource that I'm kind of draining. Yeah, they can, and they will. The reason why they're on this bus out here is so that I can pull them off as I go, and this bus will keep. I'll extend this out and keep continuing to use it as long as I need it. That's the whole point of. Oh, I'm out of energy. There we go. And let me put these down. Yeah, so like. Yeah, I'm not technically using these resources right now, but as you see, I was pulling them off the line. So, I'll keep going all the way down until I get to right here, and then I'll extend these out if and when I need it. And then it'll just keep creating more and more resources. So you always want it to be like this, to where it's, you have excess right here. This shows right here that, if I come in all along these lines, I can create whatever I need with no problem. This is what I'm working towards right here. But I need the graphing. The graphing is kind of the issue right now, because I'm making sulfuric acid. Let's see. How much soil do I have? None. Okay. So I'll get more soil. There we go. I have 100k soil. Easy peasy. Now I just need to go grab some more of these concretes. And I'll continue to put solar panels around the planet. Like I said, I'm not efficient with this game, but yeah, I kind of do it to where I make sure I have excess of all materials. And as long as I've got excess of all materials, I can keep building what I need to build. Honestly, it really doesn't. It's just because it's ultra widescreen. The curve just makes it to where my eyes aren't straining to see the sides and everything. That's really all it's doing. But yeah, the curve monitor is really nice. I think the curve monitor is probably one of my best purchases for over a what was it, Black Friday. I think it's actually kind of nice. Like I said, it keeps you from straining to see what's going off on the right and left side. I mean, I've got this thing on max resolution and stuff, and it looks good. Let's see if I can make it across. Yeah, I should be able to. No, not so much. She, with school and everything, she really doesn't have time. I've been trying to encourage her to do it, but she doesn't think that people will watch her, which I think is bullshit. People would definitely watch her. She doesn't like the way her voice sounds on screen. She thinks it's too country. It's not. So I'm gonna keep encouraging her to stream every time she mentions it. She can get followers a lot faster than I can. Get some energy. Well, she's playing World of Warcraft right now. She's playing the Shadowlands expansion. So she had mentioned today that she was gonna stream it, and I told her she should. So hopefully she will. I don't believe she did. It should still be on there. She just hasn't signed into Twitch for so long. I don't know why she would ever delete it, but I'll ask her tomorrow. She might have, honestly. Let me let's see. Let's go over here. No, that's not what I need. Follower list. This is what I need. Let's see. Honestly, my link. I don't know why I haven't followed her. My link might not be up or be correct. Nope. Yep. She still has her page. She doesn't have any videos up though. I think she made a new account, so I think that's what this is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think this is a new account from 2 years ago. So yeah, definitely. I'll have to try to get her to start streaming again. But that's her account right there. So, and I also need to. I'll probably have to update mine then, because apparently mine isn't the new one. And I ran out of soil, didn't I? I sure did. Pretty. Definitely don't have enough solar panels to get around to the other side, but it's actually... Well, here's the plant. Alright, buddy. I appreciate you stopping in and chatting with me. Definitely good to talk science and all that good stuff. So, you have a good night. And I'll see you next time you come around. Yeah, It really just we had a busy weekend, so I wasn't really focusing on streaming. But I'm going to start streaming a little more regularly. I want to start streaming this probably every other day, and then when the new Call of Duty comes out, I'll stream that the opposite day and stuff. And I sometimes stream War Thunder and stuff like that. So it really depends. But yeah, I'm gonna try to start streaming this more often. Get a lot more people wanting to come in and take a look at it, and it's good to be able to show people what this game is all about. I appreciate it, dude. I'm gonna try to keep the stream typically around 9:30 Eastern. Tonight was Game of Thrones night, so yeah, we didn't. I didn't get to it until after Game of Thrones went off. What I'm gonna do is I typically stream this around 9:30 Eastern, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. The reason why I didn't start that tonight, or I didn't do that tonight, is because we watched Game of Thrones on Sunday. There we go. Oop. No, we're in Kentucky right now. Good old Kentucky. Alright. So I ran out of solar panels, but take it easy, bud. Almost made it around though. Say another 50 or so would probably do it. Let me see how many I have made. And that'll be constant power generation. $157. I think I can do it. Take 100 with me just in case. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, easy. So it is a single line around the planet, which is decent for now. Yeah, it'll be good for now. It says 0. It's because nothing. That's 66 megawatts right there that just the solar plants or the solar panels are producing. They're not even connected to the main line yet, so which is awesome. Let me get some power back. Perfect. So now I can connect those. There we go. And so now my power generator is 136 megawatts, which is perfect. Oop. There we go. There we go. 139 megawatts. So that's going to lessen the demand for these right here. Okay, good. Power generation is right where it needs to be, which is perfect. Now I can get back to creating sulfuric acid. Which is right over here. And, let's see. Ooh, that needs to go somewhere else. Yeah, that'll work. Oop. Clearly did that wrong. There we go. Okay. So now I will do, so those, yeah, there's those 4. Now I can do more on this side where they dump on that one and on that one. Okay. And now I have to do 3 lines in, but I need to do this. So that'll be the first one, second one, third one. Oops. Okay. And now actually not that far down. There we go. Alright, so oh no. Okay. So this will have to be like this. Okay. And straight down. Actually, I probably do need to do... No? Okay. That'll work. So... Whoops. Okay, so here we go. In, and in. Yep, just like that. That's how I want it. In, and mark 1. Excuse me. Okay. And now I need... There we go. There we go. Okay. That'll work. Mark 1. Mark 1. Mark 2. Mark 2. 2 and a 2. And so that will create those. So I think I will stick with 8 with the option of keeping these open in order to expand it out if I just need to. All I have to do is just readjust that. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and readjust that now just so I don't have to worry about it later. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll be better. So now if I want to expand it, I still have a little bit of room. I expand it right there. Okay, so now all I have to do is put one of these right there. And then that'll dump onto that. That'll dump into there. And then these will actually come out and where am I going to store it? Sulfuric acid at? I guess since the main fluids are all right here, I guess I can store it maybe right here. Yep. Just need some iron. I can make some more of those. Let me go ahead and grab the iron. Am I not researching anything? What can I? Nope. Nope. Yes. No. Sure, why not? No. Nope. Looks like I have maxed out what I can do with just blue and red. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that didn't work. I need to actually automate those. But I will do something real quick. Starting the creation of my concreted planet. Okay, so I did make one more. So put that there. Let's see. Use that for energy, use that for energy. And I'll grab. There we go. Alright, now, stupid mouse. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring over the exit line. We're gonna do this right here. Go up one more. Maybe. Come on. Alright, the spaghetti is real. Alright, so let me go ahead and power this on. Power that on. I need to copy the recipe. And now I just need, oh, you know what? The proliferator. Let's see where I can draw it from. Right here, maybe? Got the main line coming out right there. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can do this. Since it is right there. Yeah, I can do this. Okay. Yeah, that should work. Okay. And now start on the bottom and go up and over. I don't need to power those on as well. Now, it won't actually start until I get all this. So actually, let me do this. I'll make it a bit easier. Okay. Okay. And now, once it goes through, it'll all be okay. Now I need to get oil coming across. Okay, yeah, good. There's oil. And now I can open up this right here to output off. Or on. Oh, you know what? I don't have any outputs for these. What am I thinking? Kind of helps if you put an output out. Now it's going to be extra resources. Let's go ahead and do extra resources for now. Actually, how about speed up? Let's see if I can do this. Yep. Okay, so there's sulfuric acid. And that is going into those tanks right there. Good deal. These proliferators. I cannot say that word to save my life. Okay, it's got a bunch in the reserve. So it's not ultra fast, it's not producing at a high rate, but it's producing enough right now. Yeah, it should be okay. Wow, that is going really slow. Why is it going so slow? not due to input. Input's good. Ah. It's because there's too much. That's where it stops, is because there's too much. I need to put another, yeah, I need to put another one. I need to automate these as well. It's only 3 atoms. The whatever. They are starting to slow down for some reason. Let me see if it's 3 items. It is iron, stone, or stone brick, and glass. So here's iron. That's stone brick. And where is glass? Glass right there. So there's actually these 3 items right here. I wonder if there's a way that I can siphon off all that stuff. Does not look like it, because this is on the 2nd level. I could have put it right there, but nope. Yeah, see, I could have moved this and then put it right here. Doesn't look like I can do that, though. Maybe I could. Push this down 1. Have glass come back around. Push that down. You know what? I can do it, and I will do it. So what I'm going to do is have that go down. Different belt speeds, but that's okay. And then I'll bring, where is it? There it is. There we go. I need to relocate that to be like right here. And then I wonder if I can do this. Well, I would be able to if the glass wasn't there, which is okay because I can do this. Yeah, I can do that. And we'll add those. Now, and I can put a storage unit right here. Perfect. And I will need to actually put, do I have any on me? I do not. So I'll go grab some. Grab one of these. I just need one for now. I need a couple of these. Oh man. 10 for now. So, we're going to put that on there. And put you in there. And put one of you right there. Boom shakalaka. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so add another and another. And that'll fill those up. Cool. And so that should alleviate that right there. So now I should start seeing the energetic graphite coming out. Perhaps. Maybe if I upgraded. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade all of these actually. Okay. Alright, so it should have an easier time now. There we go. Now we're starting to see it come out. Sweet. Alright, so how's that going? That's filling up, okay. Alright. So what I'm gonna do, now that I've got the sulfuric acid going, what was the sulfuric acid for, honestly? I can't remember. Ah, it was for the graphene. That's what I need to do next. And that is energetic graphite with sulfuric acid makes graphene. Energetic graphite, I've got plenty right here. I really don't want to use this particular one because this is for research, but I'm at the end of what I can research as far as red science, or just red and blue science. So once that gets back up and running correctly, then I should be able to be okay on that. And what I'll do is right over in here, I'll start creating graphene. Which, oh man, that's kind of horrible. Yeah, I really need the fire ice. Fire ice comes from... Rare ore has cage-like microstructure, which is similar to the ice-like, white, solid, and coming on kick. I don't think I can actually get fire ice anywhere inside my my local system right here. Oh, maybe actually. Yes, I can. Fire ice right there. So I can actually. That's honestly what I might do is I might go out here and start getting fire ice. Let's see, 98% construction area, water, coal is very limited. Wind energy 78, solar 68. Man, okay. Honestly, I'm gonna have to use the fire ice in order to create hydrogen, and the hydrogen's gonna be the main fuel source there. Is probably what it's gonna be. I will not be doing that tonight because I'm actually going to go ahead and end the stream right here. But so that's what we will be doing with the next one is going to get fire ice. So the fire ice I mine is going to be half transported back here and half used over there in order to create hydrogen. And let's see. Where's... Yes, you can't even really... Okay, there we go. So fire ice used to make hydrogen and graphene. So actually, I think hydrogen, the main graphene production is going to be over there. But man, I really need interstellar logistics. I have planetary logistics right now, or that I can do right now. I really need the graphene here. So I'm going to start out graphene with the sulfuric acid and the energetic graphite, which really sucks. What's my coal-like situation? Oop, over here. Tons of crude oil. More coal. That's 1.5 million. I think this one right here is specifically going to be used to make energetic graphite, which is going to get transported back up over here. Yeah, back up right here, and this is where I'm going to make the graphene, is right here, because then it's going to be put back on the line right there. Yeah. I wish I could mark this, you know, like exactly where it's at and all that. In fact, what I'm going to do is, before I get off, I'm going to go down there and just create a little outline of what I want to do. I won't get it all set up, but I will actually create kind of what I need going on. I need, yep. Well, hey, look, 1.2 million coal right here. Could I use that one, or should I use the 1.5 million that's on this side? I think I'll use the 1.5 million that's over on this side. This will all get so much easier once I actually have, you know, planetary logistics system set up. But for now, let's go ahead and get this stuff set up. Okay. Alright. And the graphene, or the energetic graphite, is going to be created right here. So I will do this. I will have this right here. I need to just go ahead and do this. Go ahead and use all these up. Okay. Production will be right here. Ah, screw it. I'm going to set it up before I go to bed. I need to go ahead and pull the power down over here while... Yeah. Oh no. Do I have... I do. Sweet. Let's get the power going. That's my power draw. I'm good. Full power. So what I'm actually going to do with this is this right here. So one side over here. Just like that. Okay. And then the outflow, you know what, no. I want out coming out of the bottom. So these actually need to raise up. So, let's do this and that. Just come over here, get back up. Yeah, just like this. Just like that. And now it'll load from the top. Okay, so it all loads from the top, and then it'll offload. There we go. It'll offload from the bottom into the out to the factories itself. Yeah. You know, it'd be nice if you could stack this, and then the conveyor that you pulled out of it also was, yeah. It'd be nice if what loaded from the bottom came through the top too, but unfortunately it doesn't. So that'll load that way, and it should load. It should deposit down. Don't know why it's not. It's kind of weird. It should be taking everything from the top, going automatically down. Okay, so okay, this will be that. Okay. And now, see, these are supposed to be shared. I don't know what's going on there. I'll figure it out. So that's in. That's out. So in and out. Okay. Now this should be a copyable blueprint. Or rather, a blueprint I can duplicate. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Now I should be able to do that. Oh, maybe. Collide with other objects. Why is it? Shift enter. Yeah, okay. And then now I can just do this. I do not have enough parts. Okay. Okay, so Unfortunately, I don't have enough parts with me. I don't have any more splitters. So I'm going to have to build 3 more. I'm going to have to put it on hold and go get the actual resources, but I'm not going to do that tonight. So here is where it's all going to meet at. And this is where it's going to come in at. That gonna work? Yeah. I don't even need to go that far, that wide actually. Oh, sure don't. Look at that. Okay. And so it will be another one right here. Which will dump into here. Maybe. We'll see. Why is it not... Why is it not doing that? Why is it's supposed to share? Hey, why put stuff on the bottom, on the top, but it should go down to the bottom. I don't understand what's going on here. Huh. Okay, well, they've changed something. It used to be when you put stuff in top, it would, filter down into the bottom. Let me see if maybe it's because I need to add this. It is. Okay, okay. That's weird. It should be double stacking it there. Oh crap, I think I did that wrong. Yep, I surely did. Whoops. That actually works out pretty good though. Because I can do this. So it's still not filling the bottom, and that's what I don't understand. It's why it's doing that. Why aren't these still filling or feeling that? Huh. That's weird. I don't know. I have to upgrade those to Mark IIIs when I can, in order to keep up with the demand. Yeah, I will eventually put more, which will happen probably next time I stream. But for now, that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed. I do appreciate it if you stop in and like I said, talk to me. I like to know how everybody's doing. Uh, Having conversations while building is always fun. I do hope to see you guys on the next one. Peace.